you know, am I the only one that has this problem where things get into their mouth and it tastes and it happens a lot. It happens more for me in the summer, but let me know, am I alone in this? Hello, welcome back to Selfcare Karen. Thank you so much for being here today. Today's video is going to be about revisiting a range of products from Superdrug called the Me Plus range. And I've already done a video on this range, and I'll link that video somewhere up here. And the reason I'm revisiting this range is because when I posted that video, I got some comments about some of the other products in the range, which I don't know if I was aware of at the time or subsequently were released whilst I was trying out the range. Anyway, there were a significant number of items from the range which I hadn't tried, so I thought, oh, you know what, I'm going to go back and try them again. And in addition, I actually had quite a lot of the products still left over. I hadn't finished them all, so I thought, okay, fair enough, you know, I've got enough here to do a new routine. So today's video, and what is that, a shadow? What is that? Oh my god, sorry. I did try and repair the situation on my face with makeup, but I don't appear to have done it very well. Anyway, I just want to share with you today my honest opinion. I do these tried and tested videos usually about once a month, sometimes a bit less frequent, sometimes a bit more frequent. And yeah, there's a whole playlist with them in, so if this is the sort of video that you like, then why not take a look. Also, just to let you know that you can find me on other social media points. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest. I have an Etsy shop, and also I have a mailing list. Okay, so let's get into it. I think this is the most grateful I have ever been to switch out my skincare routine. The products that I'm going to be using for this tried and tested are actually a range that I have used before, and I'm going to be repeating some of the items in the range, but I'm also going to be trying out some that I've not tried before. So let me just run through the exciting list of skincare that I'm going to be trying out in this tried and tested. I'm looking at a Superdrug range, own brand range called Me Plus. Ding dong ding! This is a public service announcement. Please don't miss out on this great offer. You can get 50% off your purchases at selfcarekaren.etsy.com by becoming a member of the SCK tribe. As a member, you'll get Selfcare Karen news, inspirational messages, and special offers. And when you sign up, you'll have access to a free meditation script, a minute of mindfulness. Look at the video description for more details. Ding dong ding! And I've got loads of products here, and I'm coming from a skincare routine that was very, very simple. I just tried out 5 products from the Body Shop Aloe range, and I'll link the video up here somewhere. One was a mask, a sheet mask, so we won't count that. So really it was only 4 products. So really a very simple routine compared to my normal skincare routines. And, you know, I don't want to spoil that video if you've not seen it yet, but let's just say I've got a bit of a situation going on in my face. So anyway, please take a look at that video if you've not done so already. Anyhow, I've got 3 cleansers. One is the all new zinc cleanser, okay, and this one I think is a new addition to the range. Certainly wasn't there when I first tried out this range. This is 1.5% zinc gluconate, cleanses and clarifies. This looks like it's a kind of facial wash cleanser, as are the other 2 which I've already tried, and I'll link the video where I try out this range above on your screen. I've got 2 more, the salicylic acid cleanser, not much left of that, and the hyaluronic acid cleanser which both I really liked before. There's loads left of that one actually. Okay, and then I have got a BHA toner. Just to say, because of the situation on my face, I actually broke this out. You can see I've used some already. This has got 2% salicylic acid in it. I was just trying to sort out the nose thing. Yeah, really excited to try that out. So far, so good. Okay, and then a really, really exciting product, and I just think this is such a cool idea. This is the Ceramides moisturizer with amino acids. Okay, so it's actually quite small. I might run out. I might have to replenish as I do the tried and tested. We'll see. Because this says, this daily moisturizer is light and non-greasy, perfect to use as a base for makeup or as a buffer for the Me Plus boosters. Woohoo! That is such a cool idea. It's so cool. And I've got a gazillion boosters here. Not quite, but quite a few, which I'll run through now. So I think, so yeah, so it's to personalize your routine. Apply 2 to 3 drops of your favorite Me Plus booster to this base. Wow, I mean, this is just so cool, because one of the boosters, let me see if I can quickly find it. So this hasn't got an SPF in it, but one of the boosters I tried out, and I have mentioned this already in 2 of my videos. One that I did specifically about SPF boosters, and then also in the Me Plus range one. I have got their booster, I don't know if you can see that, SPF 30. Fantastic. So for the day cream, there you go. I've got the mixture together. So I'm so looking forward to trying this out. Okay, let me just run through the other boosters. Some are new, some I've used before. This one's new, vitamin C booster. Really excited about this. This has got squalane and 2% vitamin C in it. Then I've got, I think I've used, oh, yeah, no, it's new, but I do think I used this one before, the AHA fruit acid booster with fruit acid. So this is like a smoothing booster. Then I've got the Acacia collagen booster. Collagen is all the range at the moment. All the rage. Can't speak. Okay, so collagen, fantastic. And then I've got, oh yeah, I used this one already, CBD oil booster. This is a really nice facial oil. Where have we got to here? Oh yeah, I thought this was really interesting. Prebiotic booster helps to maintain skin barrier function. God, I definitely need some of that at the moment. The problem's going to be deciding which one to choose to pick each day. But anyway, and then I've got a salicylic acid and Cica booster. And I did, what did I do with Cica? Oh, I know, it was in Your Good Skin. I'll link that video, the Boots Your Good Skin range. Yeah, and, oh, I can't remember what Cica stands for now. I haven't got the ingredients here. But anyway, Cica's supposed to be amazing. The cream I tried then wasn't so much, but I've got high hopes for this booster. Yeah, and that's it. So, gosh, how many products? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 items. Some I've used before, some brand new. Oh, I can't wait to tell you how I get on with this range. I mean, I was so enthusiastic to try out this range again. And now that I'm more than a month in, and I switched out to a different range about a week ago, maybe a bit more than a week ago. Yeah, my excitement didn't last for very long. Anyway, let's get into it. So I tried 3 cleansers. One was, 2 of which I tried before. So the hyaluronic acid cleanser and the salicylic acid cleanser I had tried already. And then I added in the zinc cleanser. Okay, so let me just say that I think that zinc is not a good ingredient for my skin. I recently tried out the Mario Badescu silver powder, which has zinc as a main ingredient. I will link that video somewhere here for you to watch so you can find out how I went with that one. But I found this cleanser quite drying. So I didn't use it every day, maybe every other day. And I was switching between the salicylic acid one and the zinc one. The hyaluronic acid cleanser must be my favourite cleanser from the range.
It does feel very nourishing. It actually, and I think this whole range is kind of a bit of a take on CeraVe, but also on the Inky List. And CeraVe have got hyaluronic acid cleanser, which I don't really rate. I've tried it out before. This one really does feel very nourishing, very moisturizing, not stripping at all. Whereas I felt that with the zinc cleanser, it was quite stripping. And the salicylic acid cleanser, I would say this has probably not got enough salicylic acid in it to really make a difference from a smoothing perspective. So not really the best of these types of cleansers that I've used. So yeah, hyaluronic acid, I've got quite a lot left. I think I will put this back in to the bathroom, into the shower actually, because you use it on damp skin. What I feel this range is lacking is some form of balm, or maybe a cream or a cleansing oil, something like that, because if you're trying to get makeup off, it's particularly eye makeup, none of these work very well with that. So I was using like micellar water as well, just to try and get the eye makeup off. And I again, micellar water, I need to get, I think I'm gonna try out an actual eye makeup remover, because I just find it a little bit too stripping as well. And I don't know, I feel like I'm putting washing up liquid on my eyes, which I guess it's kind of is the case. But anyway, so yeah, the hyaluronic acid, not holy grail, but it is a nice cleanser. I think that for all skin types, you know, the zinc one I think is much more suited to more oily skins than mine. Okay, then when I was trying out the Body Shop aloe range, and I'm pretty certain I've already linked that video here, but if you've not watched it, then take a look. But I came out of that with not great skin, and my nose was like really in a bad way, and this BHA toner has really sorted it out. So yeah, this has got 2% salicylic acid in it. Is that salicylic? Yeah, I never know how to say that. Okay, this says it improves skin clarity and smooth skin texture. So I use this probably every 3 to 4 days. But when I had that real bad, like my nose was on fire. I mean, I felt like I had bumps coming up through, spots coming up through. This really helped. So yeah, I think this is this is definitely a nice. They say it's a toner. I would say it's more of a, I don't know, toner is kind of makes me feel it's really old-fashioned, because it used to always be cleanse, tone, moisturize. But now, like, there's all these serums and stuff. I don't know. This feels a bit. Maybe it's just call it BHA and that's it. But anyway, I'm not the one to name the products. Okay. When I bought the new items for this tried and tested, probably the item I was most excited about was this moisturizer, the Ceramides moisturizer, because it said that you could use as a buffer for the Me boosters, and it said to personalize your routine, apply 2 to 3 drops of your favorite Me Plus booster to this base. I thought, wow, yeah, that is amazing. That is such a good idea. And you know, I've got loads of boosters, and so I was so excited to use this. However, I'm so disappointed with this cream, because it doesn't matter the booster that you add to it, it pills on the skin. And it pills if you put it on its own and then put a booster on top, if you put a booster on and then you put it on top of the booster, or if you mix the booster in. So I think the idea is fantastic. I definitely buy into that. But this particular moisturizer just doesn't cut the mustard. I would also say I didn't feel like it was really moisturizing. It's got ceramides in it. It's supposed to instantly hydrate and maintain the barrier function. Yeah, it just felt drying. I really was not a fan of this. And it's a very small tube, which was actually a good thing. I used it all up, but I still wanted to carry on with the routine. So what I did was I had this cream from the Inky List, which is a peptide moisturizer, And I was using this either on its own and then putting an SPF on top, because neither of these have got SPFs in them. Or I was, you know, on an evening mixing this with a booster, or mixing it in the day with the SPF booster. I have to say I'm not a big fan of this cream either, and there's quite a lot left. It's a bit tricky to get out. It's like a pump thing, so you need both hands for it to work. Yeah, I was a bit disappointed with the Inky List there, because I generally like their products. But yeah, I mean, it's fine, but I just doesn't feel like it's giving my skin the moisture that I need, the hydration. And the problem, I guess, is because I was still mixing in with the zinc cleanser, my skin has been quite dry, and I was coming off the bat of the Body Shop. So yeah, it was just, maybe in the summer it would be different, or maybe if I hadn't have messed with my skin so much, it would be different. But anyway, so I think the idea of mixing a cream with the boosters is fantastic, but neither of these creams that I've tried have really worked very well. So onto the, how many boosters have I got? I've got a lot of boosters. Some of them I've tried before, and some of them were new for this session. Okay, let's start off with the AHA Fruit Acid Booster. I like this. It's very light, so I feel like this toner, the BHA toner, I know this is AHA, BHA, but they're quite similar. I found this was more potent than the booster. So yeah, I mean, it's supposed to improve the skin's radiance, reveals clearer and healthier looking skin. The challenge that I have, and I'm going to try not to do this in the future, and my apologies, is that I had so many items here that I think sometimes less is more, because I couldn't really isolate, apart from like with the cleansers and the creams, what was really working and what wasn't. I mean, I do have some of the boosters I used much more than I used the others, so I have a clear idea. But yeah, I probably need to just hone it down a little bit, because it was quite overwhelming, and it was quite difficult to decide which booster to use each time, if any. Anyway, let's move on. Vitamin C booster. This was actually one that was that came up in a comment, and I hadn't been aware that they had one. This is quite strange, because this is the first time I've used a vitamin C serum when it's kind of oily. The serum is oily, and the thing you need to know about vitamin C is that it's it doesn't last for very long once it's kind of been exposed to the air. So the fact that this has been open, I don't know if it's because it's suspended, it looks like it's suspended in some sort of oil, if it makes it work a bit better. But what can I tell you? My skin didn't sting. Sometimes it can sting using vitamin C. But did I notice a reduction in the appearance of dark spots? No, but I probably didn't use it frequently enough for me to form a very strong opinion on it. Okay, the Acacia Collagen Booster. Now, collagen is, you know, I've used the Boots collagen range, and some of that was really, really nice. It's supposed to hydrate, smooth and plump. I didn't feel that this was very good at plumping or hydrating. I definitely needed to put a cream on top of it on an evening, you know, quite quickly. So yeah, not massive fan of this collagen one. And then the prebiotic booster, I was very interested to try. Sorry, it's really grey day, but the light seems to be making it so you can't see the labels. I do apologise, but maybe if I do it on that side, it'll be better. I don't know. Okay, this says helps to maintain skin barrier function, and it's with prebiotics. I actually found this to be quite drying. Oh, and also to say, and I'm so glad I remembered to say this, look at this, right? It's pipette, yeah? Oh, well, now it's dropping out nicely, but sometimes it really is glunky, and I was pouring it into my hand because I just couldn't get it out of the pipette. Yeah, so I'm just, first of all, it feels like this, it's grainy, and not massively so, but then it starts to dry down, and it feels drying, and that's kind of like what it's not supposed to be. So yeah, not impressed by the prebiotic. Okay, salicylic acid and Cica booster. So Cica is Centella asiatica, I think that's what it is. And so it's some sort of flower, and it's supposed to be very good for reducing redness. This is like the second time I've used Cica, and I just don't think it works for me. And I don't really understand it being mixed in with salicylic acid. You can see I didn't really use very much of this. I don't know if that was because I didn't like I haven't even got the top off properly. Oh, I don't know. Let me just see if I can. I mean, I probably will hang on to these a bit and maybe use them a little bit more later on. Yeah, this feels quite oily, which might not be a bad thing to have with the salicylic acid. But yeah, I mean, it's quite tacky and I don't like that. I guess I didn't notice it so much when I mixed it in with the cream. Anyway, the last two boosters that I have used before, definitely. And they're probably my favourite ones, actually. The CBD oil booster. This is very nourishing. Actually, I think this works better than the cream in terms of moisture on an evening. And yeah, I really like that. Whether or not it calms my skin down, I'm not sure that I can say it definitely does. But I do like this, and I will probably use it up. And then the other one is the SPF 30 plus booster. And I've used loads of this, and I probably will carry on using it. Yeah, it has a slight suntan lotion smell to it. It's an oil, which is kind of a bit counterintuitive to me. And I liked mixing it in with the cream, even though then the cream piled. But I like that because it feels a bit weird putting an oil on to the face on top of a cream. I don't think it would work if you put it underneath the cream. Anyway, I'd be very interested to know if any of you have tried any of these, what you think. But yeah, this, I like the fact that you can, you know, boost your SPF during the day. I guess it does what it says on the tin. But it is quite oily, and you do need to be careful because if it gets into your mouth, it's, okay? So there you have it. So overall, I wasn't that happy with this routine and this tried and tested. I felt very happy to move on to the next range of products which I'm trying and testing, and I'm in the middle of doing that right now. I don't know if I've just been messing about a bit too much with my skin. I probably need to think about that. But I found some of the elements drying. I also found that the creams, which I really wanted to pack a punch in terms of moisture, just didn't do that. So yeah, overall fairly disappointing. Now, what would I say? I would still say that this is a good range to try, but don't do it like I've done it in terms of so many boosters. Maybe pick 2 or 3 tops, and then you can say, okay, this one I'm going to use every 2 days, this one I'm going to use every day. You know, you can make a nice routine with the boosters. I do think there's no cleanser really there that helps remove makeup. I think they've missed a trick there. I do think that having the moisturizer to mix in is a fabulous idea, but this one doesn't work. So yeah, I mean, there you go. But I'm really pleased that I revisited, and I'm gonna be popping into Superdrug later today, and I'll see if they've got any more from this range. And then I'll think, am I going to revisit it again? I don't know. But for now, hopefully you found today's video interesting. And please remember, if you've not done so already and you enjoyed the video, subscribe to my channel, click on the thumbs up button, the like button, put your comments below. All of that kind of engagement, sharing the video on is fabulous. So please do it if you enjoyed today's video. And if you didn't, then don't. And as I said before, you can find me on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook. I've got an Etsy shop, and I have a mailing list also. So I guess all that remains for me to say is thank you very much for watching today, and please remember, you are in perfect time. Take care.